In my last video, I spoke about Christianity and why fundamentalists are obviously lying to themselves and about how non-fundamentalists are dangerous, but I didn't really touch much on why mainstream Christians are also deluding themselves. That's a big question, but not one which I cannot answer. So this blog entry will be my first attempt to address that issue. A significant dilemma for atheists is why we cannot answer the question, how did the universe come to be if not by the will of God? Unprovable theories such as the Big Bang Theory are not answers to this question, and would not be even were they provable. Aha, you might say, then you don't know for sure that whatever the cause is, it was not the work of God. This is of course true, as far as it goes. This is the paradox known as first cause. We don't know that it wasn't God. We also, however, don't know that it can't be explained by simple physics, or that it wasn't simply part of a great cycle which is without a first cause. As we journey through our daily lives, we notice cause and effect in everything. If a leaf moves, it's an effect caused by a wind. That wind was an effect caused by a temperature change. That temperature change was an effect caused by rotation of the Earth and the Coriolis effect, and so on, back through time to the first cause, which will always be the origin of the universe. The question is, what caused the universe to come into existence? The Kalam argument is a philosophical argument which basically says everything that begins to exist has a cause of its existence. The universe began to exist, therefore the universe has a cause of its existence. The problem with this argument is that we do not even know for certain that the universe did have a beginning. Even the Big Bang Theory doesn't offer any suggestions of what was before the event. It might simply have been the same universe having simply imploded into a new cycle. Questions such as what is the nature of time are relatively unanswered and may have bearing. But, for the moment, let us assume that the universe did in fact have a beginning. If God is part of the universe, then he too had a beginning with that universe and did not cause it. If he caused it, he cannot be a part of it, and therefore has no further influence on it. This is the fundamental premise of deism. However, if God caused the universe and is also a part of it, does this not suggest that God created himself at the moment of creation? To better understand this concept, we must first understand what is meant by the term universe. The universe is everything, from dust to stars to galaxies and more. It is the unbounded expanse of existence. It is everything. The opposite of the universe is nothingness, oblivion. So if the universe has a first cause, then before the universe there was nothingness. If God caused the universe, he existed as part of nothingness and was therefore nothing. To believe that God existed as nothing, and from that nothingness he created everything, is to deny God's own ability to effect that creation. To adjust that to believe that God existed as something, and from his position as something he created the universe, is to refute the idea that the universe existed along with God before it took on its present form, and that therefore God was not the first cause. It's a paradox that can only be explained away by removing God from the formula. I ended my first blog entry with a quote from Thomas Paine. Today, I leave you with a quote from Isaac Asimov. I am an atheist, out and out. It took me a long time to say it. I've been an atheist for years and years, but somehow I felt it was intellectually unrespectable to say that one is an atheist, because it assumed knowledge that one didn't have. Somehow, it was better to say one was a humanist or agnostic. I don't have the evidence to prove that God doesn't exist, but I so strongly suspect that he doesn't that I don't want to waste my time. Thank you.